Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are jumping in here with a little kind of surprise video. This isn't a podcast. This isn't Spirit Coffee Talk. This is specific to this moon we have in Aries on Thursday. So, depending on when you're watching this, again, 3 days before, 3 days after, like there's a long time where this energy is very present. We wanted to dive into the energetics of this as well as ritual and ceremony for this, specifically with sound. Lisa has prepared a sound meditation and a sound experience specific to this moon for us that you will see shortly. But we want to talk a little bit first and help you guys all gain some understandings from the different perspectives we've been pulling from spirit, because this moon is probably one of the most significant moons, I think, this year.
I think it is too. I think it is the most significant moon. Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it's a moon in Aries. So it's very fiery, and fire means change. It is a moon that has the potential for huge, huge changes for you. So, Lisa, what are you getting, first of all, from spirit?
So I've been, those like that anticipatory kind of feeling that you get when you know that we're on the verge of something, not necessarily like an event, but an energetic event, an energetic shift and change. And I could feel that for a while, along with, all the planetary things that's going on. You could kind of feel it in this perpetuating feeling of almost unease. Um, just because it's like it's building, it's coming to the surface for this full moon. It really is. And I think a lot of people in our collective circle that are, really connected to spirit can feel this like deep down to the core, but it's that question of like, what is this feeling? Like, what is it? Does not feel necessarily bad, but it feels a little bit uneasy. This anticipatory, like, what is happening? And so just tuning in prior to this and um in ceremony, spirit brought through a very clear message of that this is bringing us into a timeline or an energy that is one that is less traveled. We're not going to be used to that energy and working with that energy and within that energy, right? To like our energetic signature is changing and will change in it. And so maneuvering through these energies can feel very, I say the unease is because it's something that we're not accustomed to or we're not used to. It's a new energy. It's like getting used to driving a new vehicle or getting used to something new that it's like, it's not bad, but I'm just not used to it. And this new kind of timeline or frequency signature, they keep saying, is one that is different. And it's a road less traveled, they said, a road less traveled. And maneuvering through this and finding our way is going to require a lot of intuitive knowledge, going within to help navigate. That's going to be our navigation system, not thinking through, because these are roads we haven't been on before. It
Mhm.
literally has to be an intuitive navigation system, because that's the only way we're going to get used to these new roads, this new energy field, this new
Absolutely.
timeline. Yeah.
Yeah. And what was so interesting is when we both tuned in before we started recording, we got the same message with different wording.
Yeah.
And so, to add to what you're saying, my guides were saying something so similar with our realities are a little bit different now. And with this new reality, we have those different feelings where it's not quite familiar, it's changed. And so there is that uneasiness. And they said a really important thing in this moon, because it's fiery, is that we don't make decisions on whims. Like, don't make, or I want to be cautious of my wording, but be thoughtful about making decisions when you feel your way through them versus just like, yes, no, done. Like you want to,
Unconsciously. Yeah.
yeah, like make sure you're thoughtful in what you're deciding right now, because with this fiery energy, what you decide has such a big capacity to become your reality. And that
Yeah.
is a very, very, very magical thing. But if we're not conscious of the mind, we can create realities that maybe we don't want. And I don't say that, and they don't say that in a way of fear. It's more just knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you
Absolutely.
choose wisely, right? So it's the knowledge of realize you're holding a paintbrush in your hand. It is full of paint and it is on the canvas waiting to be shown where it goes. And if you're painting unconsciously, you don't know what you're creating. But if you're
100%.
painting consciously, you can create this beautiful art piece that becomes your life.
100%. I think that's
Yeah.
beautiful. And what they were saying too that was coming through just now was, I want to articulate this, is that within this new kind of timeline, I use the word timeline because that's kind of how they're giving it to me, but this new like energy signature that we're in our new path and this change energy through that is almost like this change portal through the new moon, I mean the full moon, but this new kind of journey that we go on is actually within a new energy signature, which comes with a different frequency. So you'll know when you're making choices very unconsciously that might be more aligned with an older perspective, an older paradigm, one that maybe comes with unconscious programming that isn't aligned with your natural. And so they're saying that this kind of uncharted territory is actually more in alignment with your authentic self, the higher self version, right? Your actual
Mhm.
truest self. Therefore, when you are making any choices going forward, you can trust that you'll be able to feel the difference when something is out of alignment more easily because you'll feel the disharmonious connection through the new frequency and the old belief. So something that you would normally do or a place that you would normally go with friends or even interactions that would feel like normal or that you kind of would just do unconsciously will feel very different. And that's kind of the understanding or a way to measure is if it all of a sudden just like doesn't quite feel the same, right? That's an opportunity to really tune in and go from here, become conscious of it and see if it really is in alignment with the light being generated from your heart space. Because the heart space is your navigation system. That's the light that's going to show you where to go. And so if
Mhm.
it's not in alignment, you don't have to justify anything. You don't have to dig in real hard for the why. You can just make the choice that it is out of alignment as of now. And
Yeah.
that's a part of the navigation system, right?
Yeah. That new you, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry so much about like, am I doing this right? Or is this the right one? Is this in alignment? With this like frequency shift, you'll feel it a lot more evidently when you
Mhm.
are out of alignment with the new energy signature, you know?
Yeah. And you know what I really like too is, and my guides keep reminding me of this too. There is a lot online right now about this moon that is kind of put in a negative spin. And it doesn't mean that's not accurate because depending on what's going on in your journey, where you're at in your life, things could spin in a negative for the lessons you need to learn, right? However, for those of you watching this content, interested in this content, like this energy is helping you with clarity, helping you with insight for those choices. And so it's a very revolutionary moon, but it's really working in your favor if you choose to see it that way. And again,
Mhm,
that's not always easy, but there is a big, beautiful, powerful shift taking place for your highest good.
mhm. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's going to require some trust.
Oh my
You
gosh,
know, when
does it
you're
ever?
making choices from an intuitive standpoint,
Yes.
you're gonna have to, maybe put down some of those swords and be able to just trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
you're on
that
the path, right?
totally, and that trust can happen in so many different avenues. Like I know we were talking a little bit about it before, and um, some people might be experiencing it in relationships, in with, their job, with their place in the world. I know for me, I've been experiencing this whole trust piece with my body. Since my surgery, I have had to learn how to trust this new body, which
Mm,
although feels wonderful and powerful in its own right, it's new. It is different.
yeah,
And I'm having to lean into trust into that. But the more that I do, the more power I feel. And so it's again, it's that whole newness. So I'm wanting to share that because this newness can be happening on so many different levels, maybe in ways you're not even quite conscious of yet. And so if you kind of pull back and look at it, it might illuminate where this newness is really presenting itself.
absolutely. When we were tuning in and they said the road less traveled, right? This is the analogy they want me to come back to, is that newness and this change, it's like taking brand new roads, less
Yeah.
traveled. So you're following the navigation is your heart, right? Your internal system, like your tune in. That's
Mm.
the navigation system. It's not old, maps in your head. It's like your new navigation system. But because you haven't been this way before, it's hard because you want to be like, I need logic right now. I need to know for sure where I've never been this way. This is new. I want to get back on the road that I'm used to taking because I can
Mhm.
trust that. I know where it goes. Even if I don't like it very much, I know where it goes and I don't want to get lost out here by myself. That's kind of the energy. But the whole point is that you're put there so purposely. Like it is such a purposeful place to be, and that the navigation system is built within you, and it feels uncomfortable because you haven't traveled these roads before. But
Absolutely.
trust, yeah, yeah,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay,
yeah.
so any other comments before we dive into the ceremony?
No, I'm just doing so. I will lead you through this beautiful channeled meditation first. So, my voice is the meditation that is channeled from spirit from the energies of this Aries new moon,
Full
full
moon.
moon, full moon. And then it's ended off with, while you're in the meditation, it's supposed to kind of bring you into that new navigation space, that heart space of change. And then it is the sound vibrations are channeled from my bowls in order to help align the frequency, align your energetic body into alignment with the energy that's going down. So it's kind of a double. So the first is more vocals with the bowls in the background, and then after it's to be sat in and then just experiencing the sound to help bring you into vibration.
Amazing. And as we know, sound is one of the most powerful tools to shift our frequency. And so ceremony is so, so valuable, specifically for this moon. So I
Yeah.
definitely encourage all of you watching. If you're watching and you can't do the ceremony right now, pin this, come back to it on the moon and make the most of this beautiful, beautiful energy.
Find a comfortable space where you can sit or lie down without any distractions. You may want to dim the lights or light a candle, creating a soothing atmosphere that resonates with the energy of the full moon. Take a moment to settle in, allowing your body to relax. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Begin by taking a deep breath in through your nose, feeling your abdomen expand. Now hold that breath for a moment. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of any tension. And we'll do that again. Take a deep breath in through your nose, expanding your belly, and hold. Now exhale slowly through your mouth. Continue breathing deeply, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each exhale, visualize releasing any stress or worries, allowing them to dissolve into the earth beneath you. Feel your body becoming heavier with each breath, grounded and supported by beautiful Mother Gaia. Now connecting with this full moon, envision the full moon casting a gentle glow that encircles you. Feel its illuminating energy. It's surrounding you now like a warm embrace. And as you breathe in, imagine drawing in the moon's light, filling your body with its new creative energy. Picture it spreading from the crown of your head, moving down through your face, all the way down to the back of your neck. Beautiful warm energy moving through your chest and your heart space, warmly moving down through your back and your spine, filling your belly and your hips, gently moving down your legs and out to the bottom of your feet, and now down through your toes. And as you inhale and exhale, visualize releasing any negative thoughts or belief systems, any imbalances, leaving your body, being carried away by the moonlight and disappearing into the endless night sky. Now bring your awareness to your physical body, starting at the top of your head and slowly scanning down to your toes. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Bring your breath to any of these places. And with each breath, imagine that the moonlight illuminating these areas soothes and relaxes them. Inhaling deeply, visualizing the moonlight filling those spaces with warmth and healing. Holding your breath there for a moment, massaging out any of these imbalances or aches. Hold for a moment. Now as you exhale, imagine any tightness melting away, leaving your body feeling light and at ease. Continue this for a few cycles of breath, allowing the moonlight to wash over you. Next, focus on your emotional well-being. Acknowledge any feelings that arise without any judgment. Now picture the moon's glow wrapping around your heart, providing warmth, light, and compassion to any of these emotions that rise. As you breathe in, invite peace and acceptance into your emotional heart. Hold that breath for a moment, feeling the acceptance grow within your heart space. With each exhale, visualize any heavy emotions drifting away like leaves floating down a gentle stream. Allow yourself to feel lighter with every breath, creating space for joy and serenity. Now shift your focus to your spiritual energy. Visualize a silver thread connecting you to the full moon above, pulsating with energy. With every inhale, feel this connection strengthen, drawing in clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Now hold that breath, absorbing the moon's insights, and exhale, releasing any doubts or fears that may be blocking your spiritual growth. Picture them floating away like clouds in the sky, leaving you open to receive the universe's message. Now take a few moments to sit in this balanced state. Breathe deeply and allow the energies of your physical, emotional, and spiritual selves to harmonize. Feel the full moon's energy pulsing through you, creating a profound sense of wholeness. Imagine each part of you, physical, emotional, and spiritual, aligning and working together in perfect harmony. Now allow yourself to lay or sit quietly, integrating this beautiful energy from the full moon, and harmonize your energetic frequency with the energy generated from the sound frequencies. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly open your eyes. Take a moment to notice how you feel, carrying this sense of balance and relaxation with you. And as you move forward, remember you can return to this feeling whenever you need, especially during the powerful energy of the full moon. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. Namaste.